We are live, and I need to check some things. The chat. Show chat message display on screen. Show on screen. All right, I think I am live. And 3 people are watching already, but hang on a moment. I need to check if things are going well. I need to see if the audio is well. Can you guys hear me? Shout out in the comments if you can. But I will be doing my checks too. No, 3 people came by and they left. And 1 person is still here, but let me see. Let me see. Hold on for a moment so I could see. I'm getting messages, but I just need to see if I'm being heard right. This thing. First. Is my sounding good? I think I'm sounding good. Yo, Mr. Z9000. How are you doing? How are things in the land of, I don't know. Hopefully the land of dinosaurs. How are you doing? Also, I see 3 people watching the stream. Shout out if you can. Don't be shy. We will get into the topic. But before that, give me a shout out. So I know you are there. I can hear you, but do you remember me? Look at my name, your fan. I know Omar. Omar Malik. I do know you. I do remember you. You have a very distinct red hood icon, so unless you change it, that's the biggest giveaway. Let me see. Ooh. Oh, glad you guys are here. How are you doing? Let me know. Let me know. How are you both doing? And how are things with you in your land of fantastical things? Bro, what's going on? Oh, we are going to give some reactions to the upcoming Disney projects, which is really remarkable. I mean, like, the Tangled project is really remarkable. You know what? Let's get straight into it, shall we? Let's get straight into it. Okay. Okay, the unthinkable has happened. How do I... Let me reduce the size. I need to fit. Yes, there we are. Anyways, so let's get into it, shall we? Hope everything's good. Hope I'm not too slow, because I am using a different software for my webcam to improve the writing, which is not that really good, but it's fine, I guess. Fine, just living my life, you know. Usual apes living. Yeah, we are Homo sapiens. Can I ask what is canon and non-canon? I just want to be clear that confusion. Okay, I will get to that one. I mean, the simple answer is whatever the creators, the studios decide is canon, and what they choose to be canon is not canon. So it's entirely up to you. So if in your own world, otherwise it's up to whoever making the project. But in any case, guys, we will get to this. So apparently live action Tangle is a go. Okay, this is going to happen. No matter how much we say we wouldn't like to see another live action, but it is going to happen. That is the clear verdict. Hold on, guys. I do also need live streaming has So much things I need to work out. I am terribly sorry for all this. Start. Ooh, lots of things to do. Lots of things to do. Streaming. You are not for the faint of heart. I need to check some things. Also, do you guys care about Tangled or not? I know that Omar is more of a superhero fan, and I know Mr. Z9000 is more of a dinosaur fan. But have you guys seen the first Tangled movie, and what do you think of it? And what do you think about the new news that is coming out that's going to have a live action? See, content. Am I also showing up in the shorts feed? Not surprising, the rat doing everything to have money. The rat lost a lot of money. 2025 was not a gracious year for Disney. If it weren't for Inside Out 2 and probably Zootopia, Disney was not doing well, guys. This year, the mouse was not doing well. I'm checking live streams, and yes, we are a go. Let me see. I'm also in the shorts feed, as I believe, which is good. I also need to be in the shorts feed. It's just my quality is trash, probably. Okay, so far, all good on our end. Just need to share it, and otherwise, we are 100% good to go. Well, interesting, but not the best. What? You don't think Tangle is best? It's actually widely regarded as being one of those well-made Disney flicks, mainly because of the fact is that the relationship. I know that the guys from Cinema Therapy call it like this is the most healthiest Disney relationship out there. That is highly debatable. I think Tarzan and Jane feel like more top-notch material, and also, of course, Simba and Nala. Childhood friends. Again, it's hard to beat those kind of things, but to be fair, Tangled had a lot of things that the old Disney movies kind of failed to do, especially giving the two romantic interests time to, bond with each other before beginning anything. Create post. We are live. Come and hang. Join us. Hashtag live Toy Story Tangled and what else? Avengers and post. Now that I shared the post, we can get into the nitty-gritty of things. I was trying to clear the arch nemesis confusion, but thanks to your Mufasa and Scar Halloween bad guy, where Scar cleared the confusion by saying Mufasa was his nemesis and not Simba. Thank you very much for the video. Oh yeah, I mean that's my interpretation, because like Scar really didn't care about Simba. He was much of an afterthought. Mufasa, where he had all that spewing hatred for him. Wow. Simba, on the other hand, was just, he's something that's problematic for him. Being honest, I'm not really interested with the human being in animation. I mean, it's like chocolate. Yes, it's enjoyable, but not all the time. What about the horse? There are no dinosaurs in Tangle, but Max is a very funny, enjoyable character. I remember this was back in 2010. and one of my friends so we usually pick characters. We were teenagers at this point, but when the movie came out, but even still we were picking cartoon characters, and they were like, I'm Flynn Rider, and then immediately the other guy, well, then I'm the horse, because that's the only thing that's left in that entire movie. I am live. Geek. How's the music? I don't know how good the music is. It's just one of the random things I've picked up. Since things are really hard to do. So difficult, these things. Come back. Alrighty. I think it's time that we officially begin things. Okay. So first of all, let's start with the new Tangle series. And let me change my wallpaper for a bit. Where's my wallpaper? So the first thing on the dossier is the Tangled live action. That will be the first thing on the agenda. What can I say? They hired white people. Finally, white people have made it through. White people can be in Disney movies. This is a small step for white people everywhere. I always said, like, Disney, what are you doing? Why do you need to make Snow White not white? It's literally in the name. We don't care. We know what it is. We just don't care. We just like Snow White. Just give us Snow White. You don't need to, change your history or anything like that. It's so funny. So the actress her name is Teagan Croft. Let me show you who she is. Share screen. So it's it's in Croft. The new castings for Rapunzel. Solid casting, very solid casting. She actually looks like Rapunzel, especially in this picture. And she is indeed gorgeous. I originally thought Amanda Seyfried would be the best choice. Because it just made sense. But no, it's going to be Teagan Croft. I think she is Australian. The goblin face woman. Dude, that is gorgeous. You need to check out eyes. That is, I mean, okay, you're calling the animation Rapunzel. Goblin face. Let me tell you, Disney princesses, if you see them, if you freeze frame them in places, it's not usually looking good. But otherwise, they're not bad. But yeah, I think she's Australian. I mean the act Snow White, the real life. You mean Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler. Oh my god. I will give her this. She can sing. She's indeed a good singer. And I think with I don't know, I know it's probably wrong to say this because like it would have been bad to actually white face her in white makeup. It would have been just better to have a white actress as Snow White. It's probably someone from Ireland. I don't know what they did with that. And then she is actually terrible. I think her media presence was absolutely terrible. She did not do any favors for that movie. But I think this gives me a slight hope that Disney actually decided that it could, we need to actually come to the realization. Did forget the reason why these movies were popular is because they were aesthetically pleasing as much as how good the animation was, but they were aesthetically pleasing. Let's be honest about that. Like Rapunzel, Belle, Ariel. I'm not sure about Snow White. Snow White, in my opinion, was not like the most beautiful princess. She was fine, but she was not the beautiful. But like Aurora, Cinderella, they were all drawn to be, very beautiful. All the Disney characters are all drawn to be very beautiful, except for the comedic relief ones. So I don't know if all of a sudden they decided that looks are not important, while they are for them because they created that aesthetic. Disney was like hardcore in its philosophy of like creating cute things for, to appear, and attractive and cute things, because we like to look at attractive and cool things. We do so much to deny that, but to be fair, we like seeing good looking people on screen, okay? And especially like if you're doing like Disney characters, you need to pick the most attractive people, and you can evolve their character. But let's not forget, we want attractive people to be on screen. Let's not lie. We like seeing attractive people. The weird thing is, Rachel Zegler is not that bad look. Rachel Zegler is actually good looking, but she looked awful in that Snow White movie. So is the girl that they had for Ariel, but I think that was a stupid decision to make. They could have done another mermaid movie with that same actress. She's also very lovely and gorgeous. But yeah, this actress is from Australia. What do you expect? The rat colorblind can only see white and black. To be fair, the Aladdin casting was not that bad. To be fair, I would have been a much better Aladdin than the actor they had. If they had me, I think that. Although I'm not technically Arabian, so I can't technically play accurate to the ethnicity, but I look like Aladdin. Like, I think I even did videos where I dressed up as Aladdin. But if I shave guys' hair, I am Aladdin. It's just a fact. But the casting in Aladdin was amazing. The princess was fine. I think Ben Kingsley would have been a better Jafar, but he was too old at that point. But so far, the casting was really fine. I would say. But Beauty and the Beast, not bad, but I would say the movie was not aesthetically pleasing for me because the castles and the things that are supposed to be in the castle were really not that good looking. That's why the problem of adapting cartoon logic to real world with CG, it does not look good. I pointed that out like in 3 videos and sketches where that's just terrible idea. Don't do that. But this, I would say, is a very good step in the direction. And we talked about the blondie. Let's talk about the dude. The dude I actually know. He's actually from the dude is actually from there was a Disney series about zombies. His name is David something, but it's already in the. What am I saying? Teagan, Croft, and Milo Manheim. Milo Manheim as Flynn Rider, Flanagan Rider, or Eugene as his real name is. I know the dude. The dude is from a zombie movie. I forgot what that movie is, but when the movie came out recently, and everyone was campaigning for the actress in that movie and this dude to play Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. So I thought, and she's also a blonde as well, and she's also very good looking. But I think her face is much more of a tangled face because like she's much more narrow. But in the end, they went with Milo. They got Milo, but they didn't get that girl. I don't hate Indians at all. Putting Indian actors with Arabic actors, the same thing, is a little bit annoying. You know, another One Piece live action, putting the Arabic characters in India. They're doing that now. I did not know that. I did not know that they did that in the One Piece live action thing. But I hear the One Piece live action is good. So yeah. To be fair, we again, like I always say, it's if it's aesthetically pleasing and if it looks similar to the characters that we see in cartoons, we'll be fine with it. In your Legend of the Rooster Boy begins with, why did Mufasa said to Simba that he doesn't have... Yeah, Simba literally doesn't have Mufasa's jaw, guys. If you look at the Simba both designs, Mufasa has more of a profound squared jaw. And Kion has the same jaw, but Simba doesn't. Simba's more narrow. He did kind of round out a little bit in film, but again, he was more rounded, not squared. And of course, Simba didn't have it's Mufasa's voice. Mufasa was voiced by Mufasa was voiced by Darth Vader. Okay, the guy who voiced Darth Vader. I forgot the actor's name, but it's a legendary actor. I'll kill myself for not remembering the actor's name. James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones. He was voiced by James Jones. Simba was voiced by Ferris Bueller. That is Matthew Broderick, who's a very good actor, and Ferris Bueller is actually one of my top movies. But yeah, he did not have James Earl Jones' voice. That's why Mufasa said that. Yes, Scar did mistake Simba for Mufasa, but again, it was at a very distance because he is also a red-maned lion, but he's not that huge as Mufasa, and also in slight coloration as well. Mufasa is more golden. Simba is less golden. Simba is more brownish and red, I would say, in his skin. The Arabic characters in One Piece are white. Made them black, made them Indian, and they just. To be fair, hybrids are the new fashion, Mr. 9000. Hybrids are good. Hybrids are good. Go hybrid. I like hybrid people. They're the new model. They're the new humans. They're hybrid. Like mix the Vikings with the Nigerians. Hybrid peoples are usually gorgeous. But in any case, I gotta get the zombie movie. I remember the zombie movie. The Disney zombie movie. Zombies, yes. So this dude actor is technically... Replace screen sharing. So this dude actor is from this movie, guys. This movie is a Disney original. Probably not a lot of people have seen it, but yeah, this guy is from this movie, and who would have thunk this guy would end up being, the next Flynn Rider. It's so funny. The funniest thing is usually Disney stars don't get to break out movies, because if they did, I think it would have been amazing to have Dove Cameron as Elsa in live action. It still could happen, but usually that does not happen. I was surprised to see this guy finally got his chance to become a Disney prince. It's sad for the girl, though. I like the girl. The girl actress in the zombie movie was good. Addison, that's a character name probably. This actress is gorgeous. I've seen her in sitcoms as well. She's gorgeous. I think people were really campaigning hard to make these two, Flynn Rider and her as Rapunzel. The dude made it through, but for the girl, it's going to be a different actress, Teagan. Hey, this is. I'm not gonna say that word. I'm not gonna say that word, Mr. Zindi 9000. Don't want to get banned. You shouldn't say that either. Okay, yeah, that's your comment. But yeah, this actress, I forgot this actress's name. But yeah, I mean, she would have been fine as Rapunzel too, I guess. But what we are going with is actually Teagan. And okay, what do you guys think? Is she better for Rapunzel, or let me know what you have side by side? I know you meant it like a joke. I know you didn't mean it seriously, but YouTube is. What did he say? What did he say? Let me correct. Oh no, we are in dangerous territory, folks. We need to fix this. YouTube moderation is terrible. Okay, YouTube overlord, I did not mean that. I meant it as a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. So, what was I going with this? So, yeah, I was going to ask you guys. Play sharing. Ah, damn it. I was going to say. Cancel. I was going to ask, is this actor better for Rapunzel, or is this actress better for Rapunzel? Teagan Croft. At the end, Teagan Croft is going to be Rapunzel. But I'm just asking you guys, is Teagan Croft is best, or probably this actress? I like that out because I know her series. I do not know anything about Teagan Croft. I have no idea where she came from, but to be fair, she looks more like Rapunzel. Sometimes I feel your pain. Oh man. PG-13. We have to stick PG-13. I have so many dark jokes that I don't do because I have to say PG-13. Oh my. Oh man. Okay. Where am I going with this? So yeah, Teagan Croft is going to be the new Rapunzel, and also Milo is going to be the new Flynn Rider. I actually have a sketch coming up, which is all about this. It is all about this. About what am I doing? This is gonna. I'm gonna talk a lot more about, what does this mean for Disney? About they're finally casting actors that actually look like the characters. Is this a sign that they're going in the right direction, or is this a sign that they just improve the packaging, but underneath it's not going to be that great? I feel like it might be great. I feel like it could be great. There's hope, and I would really enjoy seeing these two on screen. I think because they look like the characters, and if they have good chemistry. I've not seen these. I know the guy, but again, I've not seen the series. I don't know where she is from. So I'm not really sure about their acting capabilities, but getting involved in anything Disney, I think you need to have some bit of it at least. Even Rachel Zegler is okay for the script that she had to work with. I think they'll be great. I think they'll have good chemistry. Both are young, good-looking people, and we enjoy looking at young, good-looking people. So I think it'll be great. I think this can be good. There's also news for casting of Mother Gothel, and Mother Gothel is going to be, it's rumored to be played by, it was Agatha all along. I'm the only one watching your video, right? It's a little bit sad. I understand that this is your luck. luck, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think most of my fan base is usually interested only in The Lion King. They don't care anything about anything else. But again, lives are much more different things to actually get into. Live streaming is different. probably my audience are not probably into live streaming. Maybe that could be a thing. But also, I'm not talking about Mufasa or Scar, so probably most of them are not interested. But this is a new way to branch out to new people. If other people find out, because if I have a theme, my theme is generally cartoons in general. I do focus on a lot of Disney things a lot because I think I had a lot of success with Disney things. Mufasa and Scar was my biggest success, but I also had Halloween videos before Mufasa and Scar as well. That was also successful. So I also like to do more Disney things as well, Disney things in general, and not just do the Lion King, because it will get boring real quick if I just do the Lion King all the time. I do not want to be that guy. The curse of the Lion King, your sign, your life. To be fair, I think the very first video I uploaded on my YouTube channel is me doing a voice dub of Mufasa and Scar, the scene that they had together. I originally opened this YouTube channel to actually, my acting videos. So when I apply for online acting gigs, I could show that I could do voiceovers and things like that. That's how this channel started. I didn't really take it seriously. It's been probably 2 years. And then after the 2 years, I was like, I want to take this seriously because some of my videos did really well. So I started doing that. And then, of course, Mufasa and Scar became a really big thing. And right now, this is what I do now. I know you said the Simba doesn't have Mufasa's boot. Is that an old comment? But in my opinion, I think Simba has charming voice. Do you agree? Simba is voiced by Matthew Broderick, Omar. Let me show you who I'm talking about. You might have seen him in movies. Matthew Broderick. Might have seen him in movies. Let me show you. Screen share. See what I'm talking about, Mr. Zena and Dawson? It's always about the Lion King. Which is fine. I'm happy that you guys enjoy Lion King as well. So this is Matthew Broderick. This is the guy who voiced. He's really good. I enjoyed his film. His best film is a movie called Ferris Bueller. And if you're a student, if you're somewhere in college, or even if you're a young person, I would highly recommend you guys to definitely watch the film Ferris Bueller. You mean the adult child? Yeah, Matthew Broderick have a very light tone voice, but yeah, he's tend to have a very lighter tone voice, not as booming of a voice as James Earl Jones, who voiced Darth Vader. But he is charming. Matthew Broderick, watch the movie Ferris Bueller, guys. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is one of the greatest films of all time. It's made by the guy who did Halloween, if you don't know. John Hughes is the one who did Ferris Bueller. Let me see. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So this is the movie. If you're a young person, I highly recommend that you watch this movie. If you haven't seen it already. If you have seen it already, let me know. But watch this movie. This will teach you about life more than any other philosophy movie. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a cult classic because of it. It's done by the guy who did Home Alone. And John Hughes has a way of understanding young people. He understood young people more than any other director, actually. So, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If you like Simba, if you want to see Simba more cool, check that out. Now, back to me. Screen share. And what else am I doing? I haven't seen Primal Season 3 yet. I haven't been able to see the first episode yet. How many episodes are out? Let me know. I haven't checked it out yet. But I'm stoked that Spear is back, because that was the thing. I was like, they're gonna do a season 3 and then Spear's not in it, so I'm not really that interested if Spear's not in it, because the Ragtag team is Spear and Fang. So I was not initially interested in it, but then they brought Spear back, so I'm like, Yeah, I want to check it out. I have been unable to though. I even thought about doing a stream where I would watch Primal as I talk to you guys. I thought that would be cool. I should do those streams as well. Because what I hear is that doing streams is good for the channel. Because it is pushing out a lot of YouTube streams. I should have gotten a toffee. I usually toffees, but I forgot to get my toffee for this one. I should speak with my bass voice. So what is your opinion on season 3? Have you seen the first episode or second episode? Is it good? Is it not? Let me know. If it's good, I will watch it. If it's bad, I will watch it still, but I will wait for it because I like Primal a lot. Primal is so awesome. They did Conan the Barbarian without doing the Conan the Barbarian. That's Primal is awesome. And Gonde Tartakovsky, Gonde, I forgot his name, but he does awesome things. He did Samurai Jack, and again, Primal is like a nice save for him. Spear is not lucky. He lost his spear. Yeah, isn't he a zombie now in the underworld or something? That's the trailer shot I know. I don't know how is he going to come back to the mortal realm, but he's in hell without his spear, I believe. He's probably gonna fight a demon and yank a spear out of him anyways. That's how these usual things goes. But why would Spear be in hell? Spear did nothing wrong. Spear did nothing wrong with his life. All he did was protect, eat, sleep, and repeat. That's all he did. That's all he did. I don't. Is it done? I don't know. Probably first 3 episodes are out. I'm not really sure if it's done or not. I don't think it's done now. I think it just came out, right? So probably it's not done. It's probably gonna drag out to at least Halloween because they usually like to do an episode for Halloween as well. So it's probably gonna drag. Hold on, I should get some toffees. I want another question from your Legend of the Rooster Boy begins with. Why did Keon said about Simba he can be in several times, especially in the series? That's the genuine thing I heard. I saw a couple of episodes of Lion God, and Simba is weird. Simba becomes like so rigid in that, like he was in the second film as well. And I've also heard like a lot of people say Simba's character took a big hit in the Lion God. That's why I said that. But hang on, guys. I need to grab some toffees. No spoilers. I haven't seen it, so I can't spoil you. I'm gonna spoil you. There's gonna be a dinosaur in the series. You're spoiled. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Teagan and Milo. Perfect casting. Let's just say if the script is good or not. Now, we shall move on to... Oh, wait. I do need to address one thing. So, the people who are... The actress that has been aiming to play Mother Gothel, the villain from Tangled, is the actress who played Agatha. Mother Gothel. So... It's going to be this actress playing Mother Gothel. What is suspected to be, but we're not sure. But like casting. Oh, maybe he looks a little bit like Alina. Don't tell her I said that. Except only in that picture, though. But yeah, I think this is perfect casting. Gothel as Agatha. Because Mother Gothel is such an underrated villain. We need more of Mother Gothel. What is your opinion on the Cretaceous Disney movie? You mean... I forgot. Is it the movie called The Dinosaurs? I know that they did a movie called The Dinosaurs. I do not know they did a movie called The Carnotaurus? What? Oh, okay. So you're saying that's the breed name for the dinosaur? I don't know. So this is going to be Mother Gothel. Agatha is going to be playing Mother Gothel, which so again top notch. But I do have to ask, guys. This will of course probably make $1 billion, like Lilo and Stitch did, because it has attracted people. So does this mean that they're gonna continue doing, you know, live actions? Not good. Not good. Stop doing live actions. And Simba, do you know any other fictional evil uncle or good Good? There's one in TMNT. There's one in TMNT called I forgot his name, but it's Casey and April's great grandson from the future, and he has an uncle who's evil and he's good. There's several like those characters. I can't really name it top of my head, but like that's like the oldest trope. The king dies, you know, Hamlet trope. The uncle tries to get rid of the prince. That has been overplayed to death, actually. Even in Indian movies, they have that trope. In any case, I am happy that they finally casted actors that look like the characters. But I still don't like that they're doing live action, especially for films that do not need a live action. Tango came out in 2010. That's like a decade ago, really. But is the animation outdated? Has people forgotten about that movie? No. Kids who have Disney Plus are grown that movie. You don't need to do a live action for Tangled. Tangled is a very recent movie. They haven't done live actions for movies that Disney really didn't care about, like The Black Cauldron or Atlantis. If they do a live action for Atlantis, and I know you guys like creatures, think about Atlantis and the Leviathan and all those monstrous creatures they had in that when Disney was going for, you know, sci-fi world. And also again, monstrous creatures in Black Cauldron. These are movies that bombed, but then became called classics. And if they actually do those movies as live action, I think they'll be doing a great service. Instead, they're remaking Tangled. They're also doing Moana, which is Moana's not even older than Tangled. Oh my god. I think it's mainly because they have voice actors who really look like the characters and they really want to do a Rock. Rock really wants to do a Moana movie, probably. And I have to say, Moana, the sequel, was very underwhelming. I don't know what's going to happen for Moana 3. Probably not good as well. But I much rather prefer sequels than live actions. Because they're not going to look good. Live action's not going to look good. Unless you do, like, you get inspired from them and then do a whole nother story or something that is good looking. Maybe epic-wise. But this is certainly not needed. But it's nice that at least it looks like the original movie. That's all I can say. Uh, I'm I'm gonna give off before we move to the next stop. I'm happy if I can play games while I talk. That would be amazing. But I can't stream games. I recently finished Halo, which is a game that I started a while ago in my teen years, and I finally got to finish it during the Christmas and New Year period, which was again I was not that my schedule was really booked, but I was able to do it. Somehow I was able to do it. So, on the other hand, yeah, so this is a reality to live action Tangled is a thing. Unfortunately, it's a thing. I'm gonna see if like Teagan Croft has anything else going for her. I see Teagan Croft Instagram. Ugh, I did something bad. God damn it, Google, you are ruining my text. It tends to do that. Autocorrect! I have no idea the damage you've done, the damage you inflicted. You know that polar bears have black skin? Yes. I feel like I've heard that in Animal Planet somewhere. That their skin is actually quite dark. Let me see. Does go polar bears black skin. Sorry, I apologize for that burp. It's not a very prince thing to do. Yeah, polar bears have black skin underneath their fur. So you're saying that polar bears are basically doing whiteface. Polar bears are doing whiteface, people. Are doing whiteface. And we just got white people to be in white people movies. This is unfair. The polar bears are turned out to be white. Of course I'm kidding. Yeah. To be honest with you guys, the little kid in me, because when Tangled came out, I was probably 12? No, not 12. I think when Tangled came out, I was 14, I think. And I was really pleased with the movie. And it is quite fitting that they casted actors that actually look like the characters, which did, jolt off my what is your ballad dancing videos are about? I don't understand. Can you help me understand, please? They are so if Disney would hire me to make a Disney movie, I would be making The Ballads of Barrison, which is a story that is written by me. I want to turn it into a YouTube visual novel. I tried, not a lot of people engaging with it, and YouTube is not really recommending it to people. So I might not probably do that project, but I might try to do that in Instagram with new people. Because my audience is very strictly Disney or Lion King based, so I don't think they care. So probably reaching out to the other platforms would be good for Ballads of Barrison. I don't know yet. My mythology Ballads of Barrison videos have been doing well. The God videos that I did of Ballads of Barrison are doing good, but not the main storyline. Yep. The polar bears are homie. You're gonna get me banned. You're gonna get me banned one day. You're gonna make a joke and I'm gonna do it because I like dark jokes. If you guys don't know, I reference a lot of Helsing Unbridged in my sketches. So you know my humor is far darker than I let out to be in my sketches. But I do tend to like to stay within PG-13, like the Looney Tunes and things like that. I don't go very overboard. But in any case, now we can move on to the very big thing, and that is, let's talk about the toys. We need to talk about the toys because Toy Story 5 is happening. What do you think about Toy Story? Let me know in the comments. Have you seen Toy Story? What do you feel about it? Let me know first so I can get your opinions on things before I shout out my own. Let me know. I know that Mr. 9000 is probably going to say is that he likes Rex, who's the dinosaur in Toy Story, and that's probably the only character he likes, and he doesn't really care about the other toys. If you say that, I'll be giving you the eyebrow. I'm like, really? Really? What about you, Omar? What do you think? Which do you like? No, not which do you like. What do you think about Toy Story, if you have seen it? It would be really funny if, like, the only Disney movie as Omar has seen is just Elsa and Scar and nothing else. Let me see. While I wait, I want to do a quiz for a character. BuzzFeed has a lot of quizzes. You know, guys, I think we can do something fun. Should we do on Disney? Yeah, let's do it on Disney. Let's take a quiz. I want to do something fun, and that's yes, that is interesting, Mr. Z9000. That is interesting. You need to stop. Don't stop ethnifying bears. Before YouTube puts you in my channel and YouTube jail. Oh my god. Yeah, I before I get into giving my thoughts on it, I want to do a Disney quiz thing with which Toy Story character are you? I feel like that would be funny. I want to do it. I want to do this. I think this will be funny. Okay, which Disney character that I'm take the quiz. Let's describe you. Scaredy cat, fearless, loyal. Yeah, none of your friends will ever say these things. I mean, loyal, they might say. So I'm just gonna go with loyal. What is your favorite Disney parks attraction? I've never been to Disney parks, so I don't know. But if I go to Disneyland, what do I really want to do is try the Haunted Mansion. I'm a Halloween person. What's your favorite subject in school? History, PE, school? It just makes me nervous. I'm gonna say drama. I'm an art kid. How do you feel about pets? I really like pets. I like some dogs. They make life fun. I'm just gonna say that I like cats and dogs. I'm not afraid of reptiles, but I don't really have kept any. What is your favorite Pixar film? The Incredibles or Bugs Life? Toy Story. I like The Incredibles as well. The Bug Life is good. Finding Nemo is okay. But Finding Nemo has one of my favorite lines. Shark bait. Ooh, ah, ah. That's funny. I like that one. That's the last joke, Mr. 9000. You're gonna stop doing that. Stop doing that. I mean it. What's your stand on mornings? I'm the morning person. Early bird gets the worm, and no, I love to get up before everyone else. I'm punctual, but I don't enjoy doing it. I dread mornings. I don't like mornings. Would you consider yourself to be popular? Yeah, in my friends group, I'm not really sure about in YouTube terms. I don't have that much viewers yet, but in YouTube terms, yeah, I'm not that much any. But I would say school, I was fairly. I had a big social group. Nowadays, a bit less. Most of my friends are online now, so I'm gonna say it surprises me, but yes, or I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say of course, but it's a. I'm gonna say of course because I was pick a cut off. I have to choose between red and black. I like red and black, so I'm gonna go with red because black. Everybody likes black, so I'm gonna go with red. What is your ideal vacation? Outer space, the Grand Canyon, Mount Everest, Hawaii? It would be nice to relax in Hawaii. I'm not a space person. The Grand Canyon, Mount Everest. I like to climb Mount Everest. What's your favorite Disney song? You Can Fly. You Can Fly is a Disney song? Is it that song from Dumbo? Is that the song? Is that the song from Dumbo? See, but YouTube joke, I'm joking. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't joke about these things, Mr. 9000, especially in my chat. Because people are going to come, even if not now, but if people come later and watch that, they're still going to set a good example for me. Which I'm okay. I'm okay with dark humor, but I'm mostly not in my channel. My channel, I mostly say within PG-13. We can use innuendos and things like that, but do your best to stay in PG-13. You'll be in my Tarzan. Ooh. Oh man, these are all good songs. These are all good songs, but I'm gonna stick to Phil Collins. Do I say that? But I also like Hercules. I actually sang Go the Distance in musical audition, actually. I also sang You Got a Friend in Me as well. I sang that as well. But I'm gonna say You Be in My Heart. Because I love Tarzan. I love that. I'm Jesse. You're more fun than a barrel of monkeys and full of just much energy. You have the biggest heart this side of the Mississippi and will always stick by your friends. Cool. I'm Jesse. I'm a redhead. Apparently, I'm Jesse. Do you have a favorite superhero? I'm asking since you know I'm a superhero fan. You know what? If you like superheroes, Omar, we can shift to that. I thought I was going to do Toy Story first. You know what? Let's skip to the other one. Let's save Toy Story for last. Let's talk about Avengers Doomsday. My favorite superhero, I would say, is... My favorite, I would say Shazam in one sense because I like to be Shazam. I thought the idea of being Shazam is great because for the fact that you can just literally say a word and become as powerful as a god. I found that idea funny. I really enjoyed it. I don't like the movies. I like the animated movie that they did, but I don't like the movies. I have a lot of favorite superheroes. I don't just have one. So I was a big superhero cartoons kid. I watched the Justice League animated show growing up. I watched X-Men Evolution, a bunch of X-Men shows as well. TMNT. They're not superheroes, but again, they're comic-based. Now let's talk about the Avengers Endgame, guys. So since you are a superhero fan, Omar Malik, what do you think of Avengers Doomsday? What are your expectations? Let me know. What do you think about it, Mr. Z9000? Spawn is from the superhero genre, but Spawn is very R-rated. Have you guys... Do you know a lot about Spawn, Mr. Z9000? I have seen the animated series that they did. It is very dark. It is not for the faint of heart. Spawn is not for the faint of heart. It's very dark. Spawn is something you might call is very dark. Spawn actually have a good personality. Not sure about that. I would say his character is good, but is he a good person? I think he becomes a good person somewhat. But there was a reason why he ended up in hell. We all know it. We all know it. By the way, this is one of my handkerchiefs. You can see that I am really into this kind of stuff. It's fading. You can't see it. It's let me see if I can show it. It's a skull guy. I am really into Halloween and bone stuff. Spawn is actually very, very R-rated, I would say. It's not for any sort of kid-friendly superheroes. But I really enjoyed the animated series. It was raw. It was very dark. A product of the 90s. And very much a product of the 90s. Just fun. So, Omar, what is your thoughts on Avengers Doomsday? Let me know. Since you're not talking about it, I'm going to go back to Toy Story. So, my thoughts on Toy Story is that it is going to be bad. Toy Story is going to be bad. It's so bad, it's sad. Because Toy Story is one of my favorite films. It's such a simple idea, but it's so brilliant. The first movie is good. The second film is, again... They basically are talking about the idea of, you know, they're talking about the idea, Toy Story, they talk about the idea of immortality. What is the point of these immortal being carrying on and things like that for the second film? And the third film is such an emotional thing for a lot of people. I was still a kid at the time when Toy Story 3 came out. But for the people who are, I think, again, Toy Story is a lot older than me. But Toy Story, for the people who actually were at Andy's age when Toy Story 3 came out, so many people would have been crying when they left Toy Story 3. Oh, such an impactful film. And they made a fourth movie, which was terrible. They shouldn't have made a fourth Toy Story movie. They did it. Don't know. Again, I don't know why. Money. That's why they did it. But they totally wrecked the characters. They did Buzz so dirty. Buzz is supposed to be like... Remember in the second film, Buzz how like took charge? He was the guy who was saving Woody. And then he became a one-note character, you know, presses his button as his conscience became, I'm stupid. I listen to buttons now. I'm Buzz Lightyear. I listen to buttons. That was such a terrible move. And I think they're going to carry on doing that in the fifth film. Let's see who the director is of Toy Story 5. I want to know if it's doing Toy Story 4, it's not a good sign. Story 5 director. Toy Story 5 director Andrew Stanton? Andrew Stanton, okay. Okay, Andrew Stanton movies. Let's see what other movies have done. Andrew Stanton. Let's see what movies he has done. Share screen, share screen, share. How am I doing? Ferris Bueller, Toy Story director. Share. Andrew Stanton. Let's see what other movies he has done. Movies or bad movies? Movies. Okay, he did Finding Nemo, he did Finding Dory, he did Wall-E, he did John Carter. He also worked on Toy Story 2, Toy Story 1, Toy Story 3. He also did Toy Story 4 and Lightyear. Those are terrible movies. Those are... You know, they have so many good... He has done so many good stuff. And then he has also done 2 terrible stuff. Is he really worked on... I mean, like, if he's worked on Toy Story 1, it doesn't matter. He probably worked on Bug's Life. The original Toy Story came out in 1995. I wasn't even born that yet. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, Toy Story 5 is not gonna be good, guys. You don't have a friend in me. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Since some players are martial artists, so I was wondering if you are a martial artist. I am a practitioner of bullshitofu. I practice frying pan fu, which is what basically Flynn Rider does. Bang. You mean the Doomsday he was Brett? Yeah, no, I meant Avengers Doomsday, the new film that was happening out. Yes, Doomsday is literally born to fight Superman or fight powerful beings so he can become stronger and stronger. Yeah, I think he kills Superman at one point. There's a Death of Superman movie, not that New 52 version did, that was terrible. But there's another Death of Superman movie that came out in 2007, I want to say, which is a lot better, which is a lot grittier. I would recommend that film. That film was based in the era of like the other stuff. I'd say about Avengers Doomsday. Isn't Robert Downey Jr. returning to the MCU as Doctor Doom? Is it true or is it... No, he's returning. That's not a rumor. That's what's happening. It's him. He did the big reveal. Let me show you. Let me show you. Where am I? Andrew Stanton, right? That's where I am. Let's say Downey Jr. as Doom reveal. You've probably seen this. You're trolling me. I know you know. He did that last year, which was just a while back, but he did this reveal last year. It's him. Iron Man is becoming Doctor Doom, coming as Doctor Doom, because it is Doctor Doom, not Iron Man. Yeah. Sorry for the yawn. That is what's happening. Now, back to... No, not back to this. Stop screen sharing. Back to Toy Story. It's really sad that Toy Story is in this direction. I think there's no reason to do other my Toy Story movies. If they're gonna do Toy Story, I think it's best if they... I mean, like, I like the idea, the concept of the Lightyear movie, because, like, what is the origin of this toy, because like, does this have come from a video game, or there's a storyline for this? Because there's a Star Command, Buzz Lightyear the Star Command was a famous animated show back in the 2000s, so it would be really nice if they actually did a movie on that. But the Lightyear movie, like everyone said, it was trash. But that concept was good. There's also a couple of Halloween. There's a Halloween special, Toy Story Halloween special out there, which is really good. Which again, the toys are with Bonnie, but you know, it's more of like, what are the adventures of the toys that are doing. So that's good. But I don't really want a Toy Story 4 or Toy Story 5 because the story is very much concluded with Andy's story. So there is no need to continue on, but they did. And they're going to do Toy Story 5. I'm not sure why. Would people even go see it? Because I know that a lot of people have got scarred by Toy Story 4. And Pixar movies nowadays don't even get a huge shelf life in the theaters. They immediately go to Disney+. What is your first Disney movie? The Lion King. It was The Lion King. Or it could be The American Tail. I do remember. Is American Tail Disney? I'm not sure. I think it's Don Bluthville. But yeah, Lion King was my first Disney movie. It all comes back to The Lion King. I got the DVD when I think I moved it. I moved to a different house, which was my favorite house the house that I lived in. That's where I got into Disney as well. So I got the Lion King DVD there. I got a collection of the Lion King movies, and Lion King was my first Disney movie. And of course, there's like, I've already seen the movies of my time, like in the 2000s. I've seen like Ice Age and things like that, but they were not Disney movies back then. Which familiar characters do you know are returning for the adventure? Mine is the dinosaur movie. The funny part, I have a book dinosaur. So it was based off the book, or is the book came after the movie one? I'm not sure about that. I've seen that dinosaur movie as well. Which familiar characters do you know are returning for Avengers Doomsday? For Avengers Doomsday, I think the characters that are Tom Holland's returning. The poster we have now. Let me see the poster. Avengers Doomsday poster. There's a bunch of posters. Okay, these are Divine Art posters. We don't know who else, but we do know that Cyclops is in it. We do know that Professor Xavier's in it. Magneto's in it. Ian McKellen is so old. Gandalf is so old, but he's definitely going to be in the film. I know that Scott's going to be in it. Cyclops is going to be in it. But it's the old Scott. The Scott from 2000s. Tom Holland's gonna be in it. Captain America is gonna be in it. It's going to be Chris Evans. This is the funniest thing because Chris Evans coming back. So is Sam the Falcon the Captain America, or is it Steve Rogers? They're gonna have that funny thing, but that Steve's gonna say you're the new Captain America. But yeah, Steve is coming back. Thor is returning, and he possibly might die. One of the theories that are going on, they're going to kill off Thor. This is usually like a pro wrestling move where they're going to show like how powerful Doom is by making Doom kill Thor. Which I gotta admit will be the power move, but without Thor, I don't know what they will do. But like Doom is not that. Like if Doom really wants to fight Thor hand to hand, he would lose. But Doom is super sneaky and smart. So he probably find a clever way to defeat Thor. Otherwise, Thor's gonna squish him like a tin can. But those are the characters that are returning. I'm not very hopeful for them. The only hope I have for Avengers movie, I would say, is that if they decide to kill off all the bad movies. Like, either they can do, like, a complete 180 and, like, kill a lot of the characters and then restart it. That would be fine. But if they don't do that, then there's literally no point. uh you know what? I should have invited people over. I should have invited Dave or Lina. You know what? Next live stream, I'm inviting people. Because my mouth is hurting from just me talking. Honestly, Mickey ruined everything. I'm not even into Marvel anymore. What do you think of name? Rat. The Mouse Overlord buys everything. I'm not even sure if it came through. Did it come through, guys? Did my Mickey voice come through? Let me know. Yes, my Mickey voice coming through. Let me know. What was I saying? Yeah. I don't know. So the story behind Marvel Studios, guys. Marvel was renting out characters to movie studios to make movies of them. That's why we got the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans, the Sony, bunch of different films studios that did with Marvel characters. But then there was one guy who went to Marvel Studios and told them, make the movies yourself, you will make billions. And that's why they started the MCU project. They did Iron Man, they did a couple of movies, they made a lot of money, and Disney thought, hey, this seems very profitable, join us. And they said yes. And that's how Disney merged with Marvel, because Marvel was doing well at the time. They should have just stayed on their own, but they decided Disney is a home brand. It's not doing anything bad for them merging with Disney, so they exclusively sold all their characters for Disney. Yes, Mr. Rat, can we hear your annoying voice? Yeah, you can hear my annoying voice. The annoying voice that owns you all. Do you have a favorite Marvel character, since we are talking about Avengers Doomsday? My favorite is Thor, Odin's son, the god of thunder. So, unlike other people, how I got introduced to the Avengers is through animation. Again, I was a big cartoon person. The Avengers Ultimate. Let me Google it. This was the movie that introduced me to the Avengers movie. I'm talking about the movie. Let me show you guys. Screen share. This was the cartoon that introduced me to the Avengers. And this cartoon was awesome. And let me show you. Avengers Ultimate Movie. Thor is so cool in this film. Look at the design for Thor, this one. Oh man, Stormbreaker was there before people. I knew about Stormbreaker before other people know about Stormbreaker. Although at that point, it wasn't called Stormbreaker; it was just Mjolnir. And oh my god, this Thor was so cool. I looked at that and I was like, "Yep." So I don't know if you guys do this. Let me know if you guys do this or not. Do you guys, like in school, see characters and say, "Okay, I'm that character." This guy is that character. Do you guys did that as a kid? Because we definitely did that. And when I saw Avengers, thank Godfully I saw Avengers first, and I was like, I'm Thor. I did not, because I already shot myself in the foot when Batman and the Justice League, without knowing that Batman doesn't have any powers. I thought, because of the costume and things like that, I thought Batman was like a Dracula sort of character, and I was into Halloween stuff, so I went for Batman, which was a terrible choice. I gave away Superman to my best friend, which I love him, by the way, but I did give him the Superman. So when the Avengers came around, I was like, nope, I am Thor. I am Thor. I want to be the god of thunder, and I picked Thor. And he's my favorite character. I like the first Thor movie as well, second Thor movie. Third movie, Love and what was it called? Ragnarok. It was awesome. Love and Thunder, terrible. It was Hulk for me, the first movie I watched. Oh, Hulk was such a good movie. The first movie. I have to say, Mr. Z9000. Wait, you seen the classic one? You mean like the 1980s one? Do you mean that, or do you mean the 2000 one? Which movie do you mean, Mr. Z9000? What Hulk movie do you mean? Let me know, because the Ang Lee one. Let me show you. The Ang Lee one. Let me show you. Ang Lee Hulk. Ang Lee, is that the spelling? Hulk. This movie is super freaking underrated. This movie is actually really good. Oh wait, I'm still in Avengers. Let me screen share again. No, screen share. Screen share. Ang Lee Hulk. This movie is so underrated. People should really pay. I would say it's kind of boring for kids. I would say people who understand long-term storytelling. This movie is so good, and the characterization. This one is also really good. You have purple plants. The 3D, the classic green. I'm assuming they're talking about this film. I think we are talking about the same film. But this film is supposed to be studied because, like, it really, you know how characters are doing without saying a word? They really told us who Hulk was without telling who Hulk was. My favorite scene in that movie is that Hulk is left alone. He had a tiny break. The military is not chasing him. And he's just looking at plants and nature. And that kind of shows, like, Hulk is such a force of nature. He likes to be left alone. He likes peace. And it's such a good character moment. And this movie had so much good things going for it. I think the guy who played it was Edward Brana or something like that. I forgot the actor's name, but he was also good. And it had Jennifer Connelly playing Betty. This movie was very good. And then Incredible Hulk actually topped it. I did not like Edward Norton as the character, like the actor. I didn't have a much thing for him, but he's a good actor as well. I think Ed Branagh would have been better. But his movie was also top notch because, like, the Incredible Hulk, the sequel to this film, is awesome. I am not a big fan of the MCU Hulk. I did not like him in Avengers 1. I did not like him in Avengers 2. I sort of like Ragnarok because I think the design was improved. And then I hate Professor Hulk. Professor Hulk is the worst thing that happened to the Hulk. Such poetic characters. This Jekyll and Hyde monster and, kind man underneath. My favorite bit in the Thor vs. Hulk movie where Odin thanks the bravery of Banner for containing the Hulk, where he says, "Hail the mortal, Bruce Banner." All that thing is lost. All that thing is lost with, like, the MCU Hulk. I hate the MCU Hulk. Ragnarok, he was not that bad. My first MCU movie I watched was Spider-Man Homecoming, and I watched it with my twin. How old are you, Omar? How old did you get into superheroes really late in life? Like Spider-Man Homecoming, that came out like 5 years ago or something. Let me see. Spider-Man Homecoming. Let me see. Spider-Man Homecoming came out in 2017. That was your first superhero movie? Oh my god. Dude, you missed out on a lot. But you have the fortune of checking out all these movies again. You have the good fortune of checking out all these movies again. You can just go and just watch all the good films that are in the 2000s and also the 2010s. We can never have that. We can never have the experience of watching the Hulk movie again or the Thor movie again. I also, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is also good. So I take it that, Omar, you're a big Spider-Man fan. Not very Red Hood of you, I would say that. It's not very Red Hood of you. What I really want MCU to do with Doomsday is to kill off a lot of people, especially the movies that did not do well. Kill off like Doctor Strange characters they introduced, America Chavez. Kill off the Eternals. Just Doom comes in and kills all the bad movies that did not do well and did not do favors for the MCU. Kill the characters that did not favor for the MCU, or maybe kill off the whole lot of them and then start fresh, a reboot with X-Men probably. The best thing about owning all of Marvel, you can pivot between universes. You can make it about the X-Men for a while, and then you can make it about the Avengers. You can then make it about Spider-Man for a while and his whole cast of things. You could easily switch up, but they don't. They just do it all at once as a big multiversal mess. Just terrible. I think Avengers Doomsday will be good though. It has to be good, otherwise Disney is boned. I mean, like, they did make a couple of $1 billion this year because of Lilo and Stitch, and also Inside Out 2 was also a success, and then also the third one, Zootopia. So at least they made $3 billion the last year, but I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. Yo, wondering how old I am. I was born in 2004. But that still doesn't make sense. How did you see any superhero movies before then? Like, you were born in the middle of the MCU, I would say. Your childhood was basically the MCU. So how come you did not watch any superheroes movies before Spider-Man? But it's like Spider-Man Homecoming was a relatively very new movie. Assuming at least Andrew Garfield would have been your first Spider-Man movie. The Amazing Spider-Man. But what was I saying? Yeah, I think Avengers will be good because it has to be good. Otherwise, Disney is boned. They made $3 billion last year, probably. All the cost, the other non-movies that didn't make enough money. So this year they will like to win big. I think Tangled will be big. Well, no matter what it does, Tangled probably make money. I think because they actually have good-looking characters now, and people like seeing good-looking characters. Just a fact. If they can act as well as they look, it's a done deal for kids. A lot of parents would be happy to put them. You are 21. Happy 21st birthday. That's what we call it, birthday in here. It's a local culture where when you reach 21, we celebrate something called a key birthday, which is a big thing here. Yeah. So happy birthday. It's all downhill from here. Sorry. No, you have your entire future to look forward to. Although there's Pedro Pascal's in it. I forgot about that. The new Fantastic movie. I did not like Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic because I like the 2004 Fantastic Four cast. That movie is so good. I want to know, you still not the action scenes Monster Hunter Testora? Monster Hunter. I know about Monster Hunter, but I haven't played it. Game scene. Come on, just watch it already. You'll really enjoy. What is that? Let me see. Monster Hunter Testora versus. Let me see. Yeah, I like action. Although I'm not. Cute couple and no copyright. We'll see about that. Lanastra game stream. Testora and Lanastra. Is it a fight scene? Let me see. We're going off track a little bit. Monster Hunter Wild. Fight scene? Let me say fight scene. Fight scene? Is it two giant monsters? Okay, Okay, I'm watching. Well, there's a girl. There's a girl with an axe. And it's a big... Oh, nice. Nice. Lizard. I hate lizard. No, no. Lion dragon fight. Lion dragon must win. Otherwise, I will not enjoy this. Oh, there's a new one. Oh, is it a snow dragon? Oh, that's more like a. Oh, nice. Nice. On, lizard. Wait, let me share this. Let me share this. Those two lions are coop. Cope or coop? Let me share. Screen share. I'm not really sure if will I be copyrighted or not, but let me screen share once in a while. Share. Nice. Now let me show from the top. We have sleeping, and then the lizard thing shows up. I mean, come on, the lion should have taken the lizard thing on its own. Why did it invite another lion to fight? That's cheating, but I'm gonna support the lion-looking creatures anyway. This is cool. This is so awesome. Nice. 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 This was nice. The blue one is the woman. The male is red. So she's bigger than she's bigger than the male, I assume. She looks bigger. I thought she was the male, and the red one was the female one. But they both have manes. Male lions are the ones with mane. Female lions shouldn't have manes. Anyways, I am the youngest sibling, and my twin brother and my older sister than me, and he is 4.5. Okay. I'm the youngest as well. I'm the youngest in my family. I had sisters, but all of them are older. But in any case, yeah. So at the end of the day, Disney, this will be good. Avengers Doomsday most likely end up being good because it has to. I think Rapunzel movie, hopefully it's good, but I don't like to do more live actions. But I'm not sure about. I can't guarantee it'll be good. And I don't like this live action trend that they're doing, that live actioning the modern movies. But I like they casted this actress that actually looks like the character, which I always approve. She's not from Europe. She's not a European, but she's Australian. But she looks like Rapunzel, and that's all we need. Toy Story 5 is I'm angry. I don't like Toy Story 5 is a thing, so I will hate it. They're couples. I like the hunter. Can you get me her number? The woman is a protective wife. Sure. I think you should check out. There's a Vox Machina scene where a dragon fights a demon, which is also really cool. And then the demon Stone Cold stuns the dragon. Go check that clip out. That'll look awesome. I can't share it though because it's technically from an animated show, so definitely I'll get copyright strike if I do that one. This one, the Monster Hunter scene was cool though. Yeah, I never got into playing Monster Hunter. I'm not sure it will work for my laptop either, especially not the new one. The new one will definitely not work on my computer. But yeah, those are my thoughts, guys. I think it is high time we close it. Do you have any parting thoughts, things to say? I'll hang out for a bit to answer those things before I head out. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You relate to Jason Todd? Who hit you with the crowbar? Who hit you with the crowbar, Omar? Tell me who that is. I will come down there and I would Shazam blast him with my lightning. Who hit you with the crowbar? I love that animated movie, Omar. Check out Batman Under the Red Hood. That animated movie is so good. It's so good. Jensen Ackles is the guy who voiced Red Hood in that movie. And that's the guy who acts in Supernatural, which is a series I recommend. You can make a video idea, you know, Scar meeting the monsters from Monster Hunters. Sure, why not? I am planning something for Scar though. Scar is going to, in Valentine's Day, I am planning something like you just suggested. Scar on Valentine's Day. But this sketch, the next sketch that I'm about to do is going to relate the Lion King and the Tangled universe. Because I think it'll be fun to mix those two. I really like to do a sketch on Toy Story as well, but it's proving a little hard to do. Tiny lion, you know the way. Are those lions evil or are they good? I think they're good lions. Probably the lizard is the evil one. Usually that's how with these things. I regret every choice to meet you. Scar would definitely not be happy with meeting any of those two lions. Mufasa too. You know what? It just sparked an idea. There should be. I will definitely make a sketch where Godzilla invades the Pride Lands. And I'm not sure when it will happen. Probably when the new Godzilla movie comes out. During that time, I will probably make a sketch. What if Godzilla invades the Pride Land? That would be fun. So guys, I think we're about to wrap things up. Again, thank you so much for being here. My closing thoughts are, I'm glad that they finally casted Rapunzel that actually looks like a Rapunzel. She's very beautiful. I hope and I think she'll be a wonderful actress. If you have a number, let me know. But yeah, I think there's hope for the Tangled movie. I have zero hope for the Toy Story 5 movie. It is basically toys versus tech, guys. Toys versus ChatGPT. That's basically they're gonna do. Let me ask you a question for you, Omar. You basically grew up with like social media and things like that. At least my childhood was a bit in the early 2000s. So when you were a baby, Omar, in 2004, I was 7. So during that time, I had to play with toys before there was anything internet or video games or things like that. So I don't see any new kids playing with toys. So tech obviously won because with like these phones and video games, right? The difference is you can actually be the character. instead of, you know, playing with these characters. So yeah, toys versus tech. Tech's gonna win. Tech is so far out there, unless, like, again, that's the other thing. Have you guys seen the Boston Dynamics new robot? You have any idea how good the toys are gonna get? Just from that idea alone, the toys are gonna get so cool nowadays that it's like literally it's going to be powered by AI. A lot of toys are going to be powered by AI. Basically, Toy Story. Sentient toys, we're gonna have that. But tech wins. Tech wins. Because we like new things. If it's fun. If it's not fun, then yeah, don't win. Scott telling me 10 times bigger than the US nuclear laser trying to take our place. Well, he's the king. That'll be a fun sketch when Godzilla finally invades. But anyway, guys, I will leave you guys to it. It's been fun, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for being here.